Hello, I am Eudine Barriteau, a feminist scholar, a higher education leader, an activist, and a mentor. For all of my adult life, I have been an advocate for women's rights and gender equality. For over 35 years, I have worked successfully with national, regional, and international organizations dedicated to protecting and expanding the human rights of women and girls globally. Serving on CEDAW's committee would continue my tradition of committed public service, especially for the full and just participation of women throughout society. As a committee member, I can effectively use my experience and expertise to advance women's and girls' human rights across the world. I am particularly strong in gender analysis, especially in exposing gender stereotypes and identifying gender gaps in policy and in making recommendations on how to close these. For example, I created a model for theorizing and analyzing gender systems that established the material and ideological dimensions of gender relations. This model was adopted by the CARICOM Secretariat to inform its framework for mainstreaming gender in key CARICOM programs. As a feminist and a political scientist, I will use my experience and expertise to ensure women participate fully in public life, whether as economic actors, voters, elected officials, or policymakers, and as equally paid workers in safe environments. I have researched and published extensively on women's leadership and created outreach and academic training programs to cultivate women's leadership. For example, at the University of the West Indies, I introduced and institutionalized the Caribbean Institute in Gender and Development Studies. The program, the only one of its kind in the Commonwealth Caribbean, will be 30 years old this year and receives funding from UN Women and the Caribbean Development Bank. And it has trained over 400 women and men across the region. Many leaders of Caribbean women's agenda machineries received and continue to receive their training in this intensive residential program. As a lifelong educator, an advocate for women's rights, I will work to ensure that women and girls enjoy the benefits of education from pre-primary through to tertiary levels. Women should face no discrimination in classrooms, on playing fields, in accessing scholarships, and in sharing knowledge. I will demonstrate the value of women's economic contributions, including valuing women's household work. I will work collaboratively to ensure women gain financial literacy and understand the operations of formal and informal financial institutions. I will work to ensure that embedded biases are removed to enable women to participate fully in every dimension of their societies. I thank you.